Good evening, friends. Hope you all are doing well. And it's a what? Can you believe this is August? First of all, it's just like fall, perfect weather. It's a great day to be out, and it's a great day, as every day is. Being living in Baltimore County, we had a groundbreaking this morning, which is a great industrial announcement. And so we have another great ribbon cutting and introduction today for our new chamber partner, and we're going to introduce here in just a moment. So every day, there are so many communities that are just envious of Bowling Green and Warren County. We all know and understand that, and it's a great place to be. So I'm glad to be here. I hope you are too. My name's Mark Alverson, by the way. I'm Vice Chairman for the Bowling Green and Warren County Chamber of Commerce. Before we get started, everybody knows each other anyway, but Mike Wilson, Senator Mike Wilson is with us, Representative Jody Richards, and Commissioner Sue Perigin. Thanks for coming out today. We have some of our ambassadors. Y'all are always at our ribbon cuttings. We appreciate your presence. They certainly make the chamber what it is. At this time, I'm going to turn the podium over to Amanda Shambon. I hope I said that. All right, good deal. I'm the world's worst at pronunciating names. And I turn it over because we're going to talk about Laughs Last Link. Tell us a little bit of interesting stuff about that. Amanda?
I just want to say a few things first to start off. The chamber's been really, really nice to us. And when I first started calling in, they just asked questions and stuff. So thank you guys for that. Our business is called Laughs Last Link, for that moment when all you can do is laugh. So I feel like we're having one of those moments exactly right now because like 4 or 5 of our other coaches are supposed to be here today. Our coach Nicole Brooks, her son just got a fever randomly this morning, super sick, so she couldn't be here. Our other coach, Takara Owens, she's stuck in traffic. There was like a huge wreck on the interstate, so she couldn't be here either. And then my business partner, her name is Dr. Heather Owen Arakin. I get really nervous, so I'll get nervous. She couldn't get off for work, so she sends her condolences as well. She wanted to tell everybody hi. I'm sorry that she couldn't be here. So let's get started. Like I said, my name is Amanda Shambon. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Laughs Last Link. Just to tell you a little bit of what we are. Simply put, we're a support organization comprised of survivors who have relied on our sense of humor and faith to survive life's challenges. We're super excited to share our stories with other individuals who can relate, who understand that sometimes after crying, all you can do is laugh. Our mission is to help women who are inspirational, humble, courageous, and very deserving of recognition. These are wonderful ladies like yourself, or someone you know who might not have much, but whose character is worth every penny they are gifted. She donates her time and talents to support a cause and gives back even when her time and talents are all that she has to offer. She is a mother who gives of herself every day, never stopping to focus on her needs. Someone who really needs help with daily struggles. A hard-working woman who can't qualify for government assistance, or who simply has no help or doesn't ask for it. We want to pull them out of the shadows and into the light. These are the women we wish to assist, uplift, and make a difference in their lives. We're excited to promote this mission and hope that you share this endeavor with us. And that's it for me. So Barry's a lot better public speaker, so I'm going to turn it over to him. He's our Vice President of Evangelistic Missions. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Amanda, she approached me, I guess. Oh, you're going to do something there? Well, it'll be a minute because I'm going to do something. But she approached me about a year ago with this idea, and she buttered me up and told me everything that I'd be doing and give me a good title and everything. But I think basically all it was, she needed somebody big and loud. So here I am and everything. But welcome again, and we want to thank you for being a part of this. And Amanda was telling me that she had this idea about coming up with a website, a nonprofit and everything, because, and she may get into this a little later and tell you a little bit more about it, but as she mentioned, all of us have a story to tell somewhere down the line where we just actually, just like you said, you just get to that point where so many things has gone wrong, either that day, that week, that month, or that year, that you done shed so much tears that all you can just say is, you just give this life, and you say, I'm done, I'm whipped, this is it. And this is where she got it, and I thought, well, what a strange title. But when you get down to it, and when you understand more about what we're trying to do, it makes sense. It just simply means when you got to that point that you just can't cry or get more depressed. And what she was wanting to do is to come up with a place where, and she started it out with the women because she has her own personal testimony and things that she can relate to. And we'll talk about later, who's to say that one day it won't go in and we can include us guys. But basically, she's like, I just want somewhere where somebody can go. No strings attached, no nothing. When they can't talk to family, or they don't have family or friends, they can just come on and talk to a group of people and maybe get some inspiration and in some small way just be able to find help and support. Now I'm going to have to put these on. They're not because I can't read, it's just for looks. Okay? But anyway, I'm going to go through this thing real casually. If you need to ask a question or stop, I've already told Amanda if I zoom through something to stop and let me know. But basically, the first thing we want you to know is that 50% of every donation will go directly to a woman in need. We'll write cash checks to those, and no strings attached. It'll be rewarding them for their character and to help them just take some stress off of whatever's going on. And what I want to tell you is, you know, you got to start somewhere. Godzilla was just a lizard at one time, but you know, he just kept on and he could wreak havoc. But anyway, if we could snap our fingers right now and have the resources that we would like to have, and we're dreaming big, but this is what we would do. We would be recognizing a Woman of the Week. And this would be an example of a person who's experiencing everyday struggles and daily life challenges. This woman, and I'm just going to read this, this woman could use a little boost to help, such as saving for a first home, enduring life's unexpected liabilities, dangerous living circumstances, or suffering from the chaos of life. This woman is doing all the right things but struggles to make ends meet. We would donate this person a maximum donation of $5,000. And these people can be, and you might help me out here, Amanda, these people will be, they can nominate themselves,
Yes.
they can be nominated by friends or family, and then it would be decided upon, I guess, through a committee meeting.
Takara, the one that's stuck in traffic, she's the one that's really good at reading people, so she vets everybody, narrows it down to 3, and then us as a board, there's 8 of us, chooses who the winner is.
We would also do a Woman of the Month. And this person would choose to take the high road even though the outside world tempts her to take shortcuts. She's humble, yet her talents and potential are mighty. She has developed a thick skin to survive, but hasn't let it harden her heart. She understands everything happens for a reason. She has tried to overcome challenges, but needs a little nudge to get over the chaotic hump. She is an example of the type of morality to strive for and chooses to do the right thing, even if she's standing alone in a crowd of disbelievers. This woman would be gifted a maximum donation of $25,000, which is a lot of money. I think we all, I work at Fruit of the Loom, and I've had other jobs as well, working in public factories and distribution centers. And there's a lot of people out there that really do. And while it's true that some of them have made poor choices that's got them to that situation, there's no doubt about that, there is some, any number of them, that they just can't seem to catch a break. And we've either all been there or know somebody that has. And I'll bounce back here a little bit. I've been very blessed in my life. But like most people, I've had some areas where I've had some difficulty. One thing you'll find, I'll get ahead a little bit, is Amanda's asked the whole group, we have ours on there. Amanda's is just awesome. I would encourage you, if nothing else, to go to the website to look at her testimony that she's got. We're doing those things, you know how they do with the cards. You see the videos where people's holding up cards and they tell their situation or life story or something or other. I encourage you to go there. Mine and Amanda's is on there. You can feel free to look through that. But we don't want to be just a group that tells people, oh, we're all about you, we do this and everything. It's important to us that we show them that we can at least relate going through hard times. And Mark's sons, a couple of them, have been fortunate or unfortunate enough to have me as a Sunday school teacher. I'll let you talk to him about that later. But right now, I teach a high school class, middle school, high school class. My wife's involved with teaching kids. For me personally, there's no better satisfaction than serving and helping other people, especially when you know you're not going to get nothing back for it, you know. But anyway, moving right along. And finally, the Woman of the Year. This would recognize someone who exemplifies strength, courage, humility, perseverance, compassion, and good faith while battling life's harshest challenges. Her survival story is almost unbelievable. Despite the hardship, she never gives up hope. She's a role model and a powerful example to positively influence others. She knows that she didn't have to stay in her situation and sought out help. She strived to use her experiences to shape others' opinions about silence. Ultimate respect is deserved. She might not have much, but her heart is pure gold. Her character is worth every penny she is gifted. And we'd be looking at a maximum donation gifted to that person of $50,000. I don't know, is any of you familiar with World Magazine? Okay, every year they go out, and I think the latest editions that I read and stuff, they go through and look at these nonprofits and charitable organizations, and they have regional winners that they pick, and then they'll have a winner and a runner-up, and they will donate money to them. It's amazing how many times you'll see that someone who's either leading that organization or has a very, very big part of it is someone that has come out of the gutter or come out from that life's moment. I mean, they have lived it and come through it, and they are so thankful for what they've come through that they actually become part of another organization to help other people. So you have any number of people to serve that wants to, that feels obligated, they feel the need to, and it brings a blessing back to them. As we said, the women can apply themselves, or anyone, male or female, can nominate them. Now, we want to talk to you now about ways to donate. And probably you got one of these cards up there. This is the one that looks like holding a cup of coffee with a heart in it. And you hear a lot of places that are looking for money, contributions, and everything. And this concept is not new. But if you'll flip that over, it will show that different ways that your money can add up. By giving up a candy bar, a bag of chips, soda, so on and so forth. It'll give you what that amount would be per day and what it would be per month. And believe you me, if you get enough people, this all makes a big difference in the world. So that's an illustration right there, and I think Amanda may go over some other things later. But you can send a check. The address is on the website. You can make checks payable to Last Link. We have PayPal set up. You can do it that way. Donate as little as you want, as little as $1. From a company standpoint, matching gifts, many companies will match donations made by their employees. You can check with your Human Resources Department to see if they want to become a part of that. You can become a sponsor. We believe in the power of brand partnerships and collaborative marketing efforts. So we'll work with anybody that wants to help us in that way.
That's what this handout is, for the business sponsors.
Okay. You can donate your event. You can host a third-party event to contribute to the development and expansion of Last Link nationwide. Try saying that real fast. That is kind of hard. I'm like triple L.
I want to do a YouTube video of that.
We also, you can donate your voice. Donate your voice is easy. Just ask 5 of your friends to help spread the word about our website, and just cover it up with Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram. Also the media kit. We want to partner with you for sponsor. Our media kit is online for your viewing. Prices start at $250 a month and go up as much as $100,000, just depending on the business needs. But what's great is we count these business partnerships as donation. We're able to give you a receipt for tax write-off, and 50% of every dollar will go to a woman in need. The other 50% is used to help us grow as an organization so we can help more individuals. We do accept one-time donations as well, and we do have pricing information printouts here today to take with you. We'll also tell you that this is what I was talking about. I want to skip through because it's a good time to say that. Bear with me just a second. Yes, if we get to a point where we can, you know what I said, if we could snap our fingers today, this is what we'd be doing for the women who would be nominated and chosen as winners. But as Amanda said, if we get too big for our britches, then what we'll do is we'll go out and actually try to do the same thing with men being nominated and everything. And here again, you know, a lot of times, and in the majority, it seems like, I don't have any numbers, I'm just speaking off the cuff here, that a lot of times it's more women than men. But that does not mean there's not men that have not went through the same thing. They have tried everything they needed to do, just couldn't catch a break, health issues, you name it, anything could come up. So we would eventually want to get to that point where we could. And if we get extra money coming in, that money's not going to sit on its laurels, if you will. If people need to go to rehab, if they need a motel room to get out of a domestic violence situation, if they need therapy, we would have a fund set up that we would be able to help people with these kind of needs and everything. So I'll jump back just a little bit. Shop, Amanda, will you touch base on the shop that we've got?
Basically, we have a shop through Cafe Press, and what it is I've told our coaches, like, if you guys think of any quotes, funny, inspirational, just send them to me. I'm an artist, I can draw and stuff. So what they do is they give me the information. Just take that sun, for example. It's Barry's quote. It says, as you travel down life's highway, may the sun be in your eyes, speaking of Jesus, since he's a birthday deacon. So I just drew up a little sun thing, and then when you click on it, it goes to all kinds of merchandise. So over time, I'll start adding more and more designs. So we count these as donations. So any of this money, if you purchase something, would go into our donation. So still 50% goes to a woman in need. I'm just adding what I can with my time that I have, but there's all kinds of stuff, like for your dog, for your bedroom, shower curtains, t-shirts, like whatever. So that's a way to donate as well, but you could get some merchandise on the side for yourself.
I don't want to step out of line or anything, but if somebody has a company logo or something, would we be able to work with that?
Yeah, if they wanted to, I can add it, and then it would just be a special thing, and I can take it off once you bought it, or whatever you guys wanted to do, we just negotiate it out. Or if you wanted to keep it, stay there, that's fine as well. It's whatever you prefer.
Okay. I want to tell you a little bit about what we call our coaches now. We all have our own areas, I guess, of expertise or something or other. And our website is not just for those people that are just down on their luck and everything, although that's what we're keying toward and everything. But we're also going to be a humorous and entertainment site from the standpoint that if anybody just wants to chat, just throw out a question for us and everything, or just got a general question. For instance, Amanda and I both have international travel experience. There may be somebody out there that says, hey, I've never traveled out of the country before. What advice can you give me? You know, stuff like that. Amanda's actually got a couple of inventions going on. If somebody's looking at doing an invention and they want her advice on how to get started on trying to patent something, she would be a great resource for that. And some of our other coaches as well. So I'll read a little bit about them just real quickly. I just want to tell you right now that some of our coaches are highly educated and certified, but we don't consider ourselves professionals, psychiatrists, or psychologists. We're a group of individuals who want to help by giving entertainment advice based on our own personal experience and survive to tell the tale. We're going to have humor. We'll be crying with somebody. We had a special kickoff, if you will, where we opened it up for people to just call us up. That was about an hour window or something, wasn't it? And we promoted that, and we did have several people to come online and start chatting with us and everything. So it was really good. But anyway, talk to you about, of course, Amanda, and I'm going to give you the stuff that we got our nicknames too. She is the mysterious art guru. Okay? And believe it or not, I'll tell my age here in a minute. When I was born, the Dead Sea was just sick. But anyway, she was in one of my Sunday school classes years ago when she was about this tall. Okay? And she always had an artistic ability. And my wife surprised me one Christmas. I don't know if you remember, it was one of my favorite ones. She gave a picture of several pictures of when I coached Little League. I'd have my hand on my chin and just talking to another coach, and the boys would be back. And she just painted, just sketched this collage, if you will, of different things from those pictures, and it was amazing. She's got an awesome talent. So her daily role, of course, she said she was a co-founder and CEO, but she leads strategic direction in the organization and contacts and works with her team and to expand our reach and impact. Her specialties and experiences, or miscellaneous things is what we call them. She's a color expert, design, art, decorating, do-it-yourself, prototype, invention process, autism, emotionally abuse, alcoholism victim, and foster care. So you can see right there, there's a lot of things that people would want to talk to Amanda about. Get her advice or her take or how she gets through them. You know, our range of, if you will, our talents and experiences range from the extreme highs to the extreme lows and anything in between there. And then we've got Dr. Heather Owen Rankin is the relationship expert, and she's co-founder and COO of Life/Lean. And she works with her team in order to make sure that we're a well-oiled machine. She wants to make sure the daily operations are handled correctly and in a timely manner so that we can respond back to any of those that's coming to us for advice, help, or counseling. Her specialties and experiences include organization, relationship issues, obesity, motivation, advice and counseling, reading, writing, watching movies, and family. Then we have Katrina Jones. Her nickname is the Foodie Extraordinaire. I hope I said that right.
Yes,
Like she's pick it out and eat. But she's VP of HR and hardship specialist. And she helps us stay in top shape, whatever it is to keep the organization's paperwork and morale in check, or being an ear for us, and to help us to understand what's going on. Her specialties and experiences will include hardship specialists, listening and understanding, drug-addicted parents, analysts, forgiveness, cooking, food, roller skating, long-term marriage. Then we have Margot, Margot Lean. How do you say that last word? Sterico. And we call her the cookie butter monster. She's going to help individuals become the healthiest version of themselves. She's going to foster relationships and helping others understand that food is for the soul. For her clients, she wants to provide realistic goals, practical work, and obvious results. Her specialties and experiences include exercise, health, obstacle races, group exercises, fitness instructor, dance, singing, crochet, crafts, volunteering, cooking. Then we have Nicole Brooks. She is the no-nonsense encourager. She's VP of PR and strategic partnerships. She collaborates with the partnerships in the community to help women be more aware of the benefits that we offer. She wants to make sure everyone is well informed of our story, values, and vision, and a mission to help women in need. Her specialties and experiences include home remedies, do-it-yourself, mystery ailment diagnosis, advertising. I don't even know what that syndrome is.
It's Ehlers-Danlos.
See, I need to learn about it.
Her son has like really loose joints and it's super hard to diagnose, so she had to like fight to get the diagnosis from the doctors. So we need a parent that knows something's wrong with their kid, can't prove it. She would be a person like that to talk to.
Also Asperger's, photography, videography, cooking, sketching, writing, extreme poverty, homeschool teacher. So see, if someone's in extreme poverty and a person contacts our website, Amanda and someone's going to say, hey, I know which coach to send this person to. We're going to give somebody, instead of somebody just giving generic answers, like, oh, it'll be okay, you know, hang in there, you can do this. See, they can actually contact somebody who's been there and done that. And that's huge for us. And I think that's why Amanda and the gang has picked a lot of different people in diverse areas to help with that. Let's see here. And Takara, who's not here today, we call her Miss 6 Hour Spaghetti. I have no idea where that comes from, but I'll let it ride.
She literally marinates her spaghetti sauce for 6 hours. It's like the best thing ever.
But she's going to review the nominations and help identify the women who are deserving of our generous gifts. Her specialties and experiences include emotional abuse, counseling, wine, basketball, cooking, family, traveling, loss of loved one, car accident victim, poverty, and also making money. And you'd say, well, who's going to have a problem with that? Well, look at your NBA. Look at your pro football. You got people that's made millions and millions of dollars and they wind up broke. You know, so financial counseling are people who can help out. And then I'll leave myself for last, but you got a gentleman, one of the two, including myself, which is Alexander Asbury. He's called the Counseling Ninja. And he's going to implement an effective and ongoing strategy to service the needs of those who need us. His specialty and experiences are religion, minister, acting, theater, occasional stutter, marshmallows, proficient website developer, public speaking, family, social media marketing, and youth leader. Last but not least is myself, and they simply refer to me as the old guy. Very flattering, by the way. And I'm the VP of Evangelistic Missions. I'm going to offer encouragement and spiritual insight to those battling storms and tough times. A few years ago, back in 2008, God blessed me with the ability to publish a book. It's a daily devotional. It's titled 30 Days. Never mind when you die, you need God now. And I always tell people, he wrote the book, all I did was do the typing. And getting feedback from people who have read that, give God all the glory for that, because I'm not intelligent to write anything. But just to hear someone say, you know, I read that daily devotional, and for that day it was just what I needed. You know, and that just gives me something that money can't buy. I mean, you're just trying to help people. But I'm going to strive to help people see a much larger picture and to understand the importance of keeping things in perspective. We may get lonely, but we're never alone. My job is to help people over the speed bumps in life. And that's what I strive to do. Specialties and experiences in my area is religion. I'm an ordained deacon, published author, writing. I'm a process engineer. I've had cancer in my family. Who hasn't these days? Me and my wife are blessed to travel. I enjoy playing the guitar, writing a situation where I've lost a job a couple of times. You know, and you know, it's regardless for people who've never lost a job. I mean, wherever you think people's at, whether they're lower class, middle class, or upper class. That middle class is huge. I got lower middle class, middle class, and upper middle class. But I'm going to tell you, one string of events and your financial world can crumble. I mean, it could be a health issue, it could be a lawsuit, it could be a corporation closing down, any of those things. And you've just rolled along for 5, 10, 15, 20 years. And we all have money issues, but basically everything's going good, you're making ends meet, and all of a sudden the bottom just drops out of your world. I'm going to tell you, it's an eye-opener, and it can happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody. But anyway, I've also been a youth leader and worked a little with social media marketing. So hopefully, if nothing else, we've tried to cover today to let you know, number one, this has been over a year in the making. It's not anything that we've just started up. And when Amanda first approached me about it, I didn't know what I was going to be involved in it. But as soon as she said, "You're going to be used to try to help people," and I said, "Well, I mean, at that point, I'm in. You know, there may come a time that I'm not, or whatever, but you've got my interest now, so we'll do this." And then she's brought these other people together whose reputation precedes them as being good quality people, what I talk about. And we want to tell you that that's our vision, is there's always people to help. You got United Way, Salvation Army, you got all these things that help people, but there's still a lot more deserving people out there. But I think the big advantage is they have a place that they can come to and talk to us. There's things that they can do free. I mean, we're not going to charge somebody to just for everything that we do, but we offer humorous, gut instinct advice. Our coaches will provide one-liners of advice, mainly used on social media. If they want to get into some of the services, they get a one-time checkout. You can do $1, $3, $5, $10, $15, $20. The more you make, the more we interact with you to do things from this standpoint of giving our advice or humorous, conversation with them. They can subscribe monthly with $5, $10, $20, $30, $40, or $50. So we give everybody a wide range of options that they can choose. Last but not least, I want to to cover just a little bit with you on the future. We want to let anybody that donates, to let them know how their money is going to be spent. This is a huge benefit with us. When you donate to a large corporate nonprofit, you really never really see where your money goes. But with us, we can put money into someone's hand directly who really needs it anywhere across the United States. So we would be showing that right up front. Okay, so Amanda, if you want to close it out with the giveaway that we've got, and thanks and refreshments, which I'll do here. I appreciate you. Try not the best to put you to sleep. It's awful hard to do on an afternoon, and I apologize for that. But we're excited, and here's the thing about it. We are not in the business of measuring our own success, okay? We're going to be dealing with people who are religious. We're going to be dealing with people who are atheists. We're going to be dealing with people who are somewhere in between. And we're going to try to cater to every one of them. Of course, each one of us has our own. I'm a born-again Christian, and that will just be part of my coaching. If they see somebody that needs some help in that area, they'll send it to us. But we're not going to measure our success on anything that's out of our control. It's just like what I tell people in my work and everything. From my standpoint, my personal relationship with Jesus Christ, I'm responsible for doing everything I can within my control. Everything that's out of my control, I leave it up to Him. So wherever we go from here is fine with me. We as humans would like to see it be a success. We'd like to really see some people helped along the way, and just be a support to the community. So with that, I'll turn it back over to Amanda. Thank you very much.
So I just want to tell you about our upcoming giveaway. Since we are new, we don't have a lot of money to do, like what Barry said, give $5 grand and $50 grand. So I'm doing what I control at this moment. So we have a program called Delicious Delicacies, which is something that we want to do. We're actually going to do a giveaway very, very soon. We currently have 440 Main signed up. We have the tea salon, and then we have the finery as well. So we have like a dinner for two. We have massage, facial, and the other one is hair and makeup. So right now it's about a $300 giveaway. I'm trying to add some more like chocolates and Starbucks and that type of stuff to get it up to around $500. So that's going to be coming within like a month. We're going to start taking nominations as soon as I finalize with these other businesses. So we'll start doing these per city. So I started here. My next one is Nashville. Then I'll go to Louisville, and I'll start expanding it out. And then once we actually start getting money to do what we really want to do, we'll start giving people the cash. That's our plan anyway. Something that Barry left out was that, like you said, we're starting with women. For us to function as a company, everything paid our coaches, give the 50%, pay your taxes. You only have to make $2.5 million a year. So anything over that is in excess. So like Barry said, we don't want just sitting in the bank. So our next step after women is to help a nonprofit such as the Potter's Children's Home, or that the writing, it's called New Beginnings for the special needs. We would donate to them. After the nonprofits, we are going to start adding the men. Once we build it up, I think total, if we got the money, it's around $660,000 in order to pay the women and the men. So once we get to that point, and if we get past that, like Barry said, we would start paying for people's therapy, rehab, if they need a motel room, as he mentioned before. So that's like down the road, but that's like our vision and goal to grow over time. So stay tuned for the Delicious Delicacies. We'll have it up on all the social media, and I'll post it here once I get it designed and everything finalized. And someone that we're looking to win for that is either like a woman in need, or another example is like a favorite teacher, someone that you've always like looked up to, someone that doesn't get recognized usually. So,
Can I add to that? I'd say it would be the teacher that goes home with her hair pulled out, and, you know, just like, I don't know if I can take this anymore. That would be a real nice gift for her.
So I'm done. I just want you to know that there's refreshments in the back. It's actually my company called Leaf. It's Let Every Angel Flourish. So every time you purchase from that, it's going to donate into Last Link. Dakar is the other business owner with that, the one who's I can track it. So unfortunately, she wasn't able to be here. But we do have the business cards. That'll be launching sometime in the fall, maybe October, November-ish. And then we'll partner that with the chamber once everything's up and running. It will start as a website, and eventually, as we grow, it'll become a food truck. And then we do really, really well, we'll open up a restaurant. So just want to thank everybody for coming out. You guys are super nice. If you guys have any questions or? No?
Oh, I'm sorry. Amanda, Barry, thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate your presentation.
And then on 3, cut the ribbon. 1, 2,